They call blueberries miracle fruit, the fruit of memory, or the fountain of youth in blue. And it's true. Just a small handful a day can boost memory, protect the heart, and slow aging. But what most people over 60 don't realize is that the way they eat blueberries might actually be destroying those very benefits. A few habits that seem harmless, like how you wash, store, or pair them with other foods, can spike your blood sugar, upset your digestion, or even speed up memory decline. In today's video, we'll uncover the 9 most common mistakes that make this superfruit lose its power, and more importantly, learn simple fixes to turn it back into your daily dose of natural medicine. Watch until the end, because even one small mistake could undo all your efforts. Mistake 9. Eating blueberries on an empty stomach. It sounds healthy. Starting your morning with a handful of blueberries to wake up your body. Many older adults believe eating fruit before meals helps with absorption, especially with such a superfruit. But the truth is very different. Blueberries are rich in natural acids like malic and citric acid. When your stomach is empty, these acids come into direct contact with the stomach lining, which becomes thinner and more sensitive with age, causing discomfort, heartburn, or even mild nausea. For those with acid reflux or gastritis, the burning sensation can be stronger. On top of that, the fructose, natural sugar, in blueberries is absorbed very quickly when there's nothing else in your stomach. This causes your blood sugar to spike and then crash, leaving you tired, dizzy, or shaky after breakfast. A common reaction in people with prediabetes or reduced insulin sensitivity, which is typical after 60. A study from the U.S. National Institute of Nutrition found that older adults who ate acidic fruits, like blueberries, oranges, or pineapples, on an empty stomach had a 38% higher risk of stomach irritation and blood sugar spikes compared to those who ate them after breakfast. The fix is simple but effective. Never eat blueberries on an empty stomach. Eat them about 30 minutes after breakfast, or combine them with light protein and healthy fat, like Greek yogurt, oatmeal, or a few walnuts. With this buffer, your body absorbs antioxidants more slowly and evenly, keeping your energy steady all morning. Try it tomorrow. Instead of eating blueberries alone, mix half a cup into your oatmeal or yogurt. You'll feel full longer, lighter, and more alert, and you'll notice the difference after just a few tries. Mistake 8. Eating store-bought blueberry yogurt. One of the most common health traps is that little cup of blueberry yogurt at the supermarket. The purple-blue label, juicy fruit pictures, and natural blueberry yogurt claim all make you feel like you're making a smart choice. But in reality, it's often a sugary dessert in disguise. According to a 2020 report by the Environmental Working Group, EWG, many popular blueberry yogurt brands contain less than 2% real blueberries. The rest is a mix of sugar, modified starch, artificial flavor, and coloring, all to mimic the taste of real fruit. On average, one small cup has up to 18 grams of added sugar, about 4 teaspoons. For people over 60, that's no small amount. This sugar spike makes your blood sugar rise sharply and drop quickly, leaving you tired, sleepy, and craving more sweets. Even worse, excess sugar blocks your body's ability to absorb anthocyanins, the precious compounds in blueberries that protect brain and eye cells. In other words, you're loading up on empty calories while losing the memory-boosting benefits you wanted. Imagine this. Instead of feeding your brain, you're giving your body a sugar shock that tires your mind, overworks your heart, and weakens your muscles over time. The fix is simple. Make your own blueberry yogurt at home. Choose plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt and add fresh or frozen real blueberries. That way, you get natural probiotics for your gut and real antioxidants, without hidden sugars. Here's a tip. Add a few crushed almonds or walnuts. The healthy fats help your body absorb anthocyanins up to 3 times better than eating blueberries alone. Do you usually buy ready-made blueberry yogurt or make your own? If you once believed the store-bought kind was healthy, comment, "used to." But if you always make it yourself, comment, "the right way." Let's see who's the smartest blueberry eater here. Mistake 7. Waiting too long to wash blueberries. Many people say, if I wash them now, they'll spoil faster. I'll wash them right before eating. But this habit, meant to keep them fresh, might actually make you consume the most chemicals without realizing it. According to the Environmental Working Group's Dirty Dozen list, blueberries often rank among the top 12 fruits with the highest pesticide residue. The danger is that these chemicals aren't just on the surface. They're designed to stick even through rain and humidity during farming. When you store them unwashed for days, the pesticides have more time to soak deeper into the soft flesh of the fruit. Younger bodies can filter out some of these toxins through the liver and kidneys. But after 60, your detox system weakens, your brain's protective barrier thins, and even small amounts of chemical buildup can affect your nervous system, causing dizziness, trembling, or gradual memory loss. Studies show that long-term exposure to organophosphates, common pesticides used in blueberry farming, can harm the central nervous system over time. So, the simplest rule: wash them right after buying, but do it properly. Mix 1 teaspoon of baking soda into a bowl of water. Soak the blueberries for 10 to 15 minutes. Then rinse with cool water and pat dry with a clean paper towel. This method removes up to 90% of pesticide residue while keeping the fruit's natural protective coating intact. After washing, store the blueberries in a breathable glass container lined with a dry paper towel and keep them in the fridge. Avoid plastic bags or sealed boxes, as trapped moisture will make them moldy or soft within a day or two. Just by changing this small habit, you can protect your brain, liver, and memory from invisible toxins building up day by day. Mistake 6. Peeling blueberries or only eating processed blueberry products. Many older adults avoid eating whole blueberries because they think the skin is tough, sticks to the teeth, or is hard to digest. They prefer easier options like juice, jam, muffins, or blended smoothies. What they don't realize is that nearly 80% of the most valuable nutrients are found in that thin blue-purple skin. The deep color of blueberries comes from anthocyanins, powerful antioxidants that improve blood flow, protect nerve cells, slow macular degeneration, and reduce joint inflammation. When the skin is removed or the fruit is cooked at high heat, anthocyanins are almost completely destroyed. What's left is mostly sugar and water, tasty but stripped of its anti-aging power. A 2019 study in the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry found that older adults who ate whole blueberries, skin and all, showed 2.5 times better short-term memory and night vision improvement than those who drank juice or ate processed blueberry products. In other words, peeling the skin means throwing away the most valuable part, the armor that protects your brain and eyes from oxidation. The fix is incredibly simple. Eat the whole fruit with the skin and avoid overprocessing. If you use frozen blueberries, thaw them naturally at room temperature. Don't soak them in hot water or microwave them. Heat is the biggest enemy of anthocyanins. Here's another tip. If you're making oatmeal or baked goods, sprinkle fresh blueberries on top after cooking instead of mixing them in while hot. That way, the skin stays intact, the flavor stays fresh, and the nutrients stay strong. Mistake 5. Eating blueberries with cucumbers. This is one health trap that catches many people off guard. You'll often see detox water recipes online with blueberries, cucumbers, lemon, and mint. Colorful, refreshing, and healthy looking. But in reality, this combo cancels out the benefits of both ingredients. The problem is an enzyme in cucumbers called ascorbate oxidase, or ascorbinase. This enzyme breaks down vitamin C in other foods. Meanwhile, blueberries are one of the richest sources of vitamin C, key for boosting immunity, helping iron absorption, and slowing skin aging. When these two foods meet, the cucumber enzyme destroys the vitamin C in blueberries before your body can use it. The result? You think you're loading up on antioxidants, but you're really just drinking a pretty purple-tinted water with almost no nutrition. For older adults, vitamin C deficiency doesn't just cause wrinkles and weak joints. It also slows recovery after illness or surgery, though few realize the culprit might be a harmless-looking detox drink. The fix is easy. Don't eat or drink blueberries and cucumbers together. Separate them by at least 30 to 60 minutes. For example, enjoy blueberries after breakfast and have your cucumber salad at lunch or dinner. That way, your body can fully absorb the nutrients without enzyme conflict. Here's a true story. Margaret, 68, from California, drank cucumber lemon blueberry detox water every day for 3 months but noticed no improvement in her skin or energy. After her nutritionist explained the issue, she simply separated the two foods into different meals. Within weeks, her skin looked brighter and she felt less tired and slept better. Have you ever tried that cucumber blueberry lemon detox water? If you have, comment tried it. If you've never combined them, comment never did. You might be surprised. This small change could save you from one of the most common healthy mistakes people still make. These three mistakes share a common theme. They all come from habits that seem harmless or convenient. Waiting to wash fruit, peeling for easier eating, or adding cucumber for cooling. But for people over 60, those small details can mark the line between healing food and harmful food. And that's just the first half of our journey. The next part will reveal 4 even more serious mistakes, ones that can turn blueberries from a memory booster into a trigger for inflammation, digestion problems, and even insomnia. Let's move on to part 2 to find out if you've been making any of these mistakes yourself. Mistake 4. Eating blueberries with pineapple, the acid duo that strains your stomach. On social media and in health magazines, you'll often see superfruit recipes combining pineapple and blueberries in smoothies or salads. It sounds perfect. One offers digestive enzymes, the other provides antioxidants and vitamin C. But few know that mixing the two doubles the stomach's acid load, a dangerous combination for older adults. Both blueberries and pineapple are rich in natural acids like citric, malic, and ascorbic acid. For a healthy stomach, that's mildly stimulating. But after 60, the stomach lining becomes thinner and digestive enzymes weaker. When these two fruits mix, acid levels spike sharply, leading to reflux, bloating, or dull upper abdominal pain. Many mistake this for overeating, when it's actually the acid synergy between the two. A study by the American Institute of Geriatric Nutrition found that older adults who ate dual-acid fruit pairs, like pineapple blueberry or lemon kiwi, in the same meal had a 42% higher chance of developing reflux symptoms within just 2 weeks. This not only upsets the stomach, but also causes sleep disruption, throat irritation, and loss of appetite. Take Eleanor, 71, from Texas, for example. She drank a morning smoothie of blueberries, pineapple, and spinach every day for detox. After a few weeks, she developed chest burning and nighttime coughing. Her doctor found no major illness, just advised her to separate the fruits. Within a week, her symptoms disappeared completely. The fix is simple. Don't eat both fruits at the same time. If you love them both, enjoy blueberries with your morning oatmeal and save pineapple for lunch or an afternoon snack. A 45 to 60-minute gap is enough for your stomach to process one fruit's acids before handling the other. This small adjustment helps protect your digestive system, improve sleep, and ensure you absorb the full benefits from both. Mistake 3. Eating too many blueberries at once, when healthy turns harmful. Many people believe the more you eat, the healthier you'll be, especially when it comes to so-called superfruits like blueberries. But even the best foods have their limits. When you eat too many blueberries at once, especially at night, their benefits can quickly turn into downsides. The first problem is natural sugar. Although blueberries have a low glycemic index, eating over 100 grams, about half a large cup, in one sitting still provides enough fructose to spike your blood sugar, especially if your insulin sensitivity has declined. A 2020 study in the journal Nutrients found that older adults who ate more than 100 grams of blueberries in one meal had a 37% higher post-meal blood sugar spike compared to those who spread their intake throughout the day. For people over 60, this can lead to fatigue, restless sleep, and low morning energy. It's not just the sugar. The fiber and natural acids in blueberries can also backfire. Overeating them may cause bloating, gas, or digestive upset, especially when digestion slows with age. Some people even experience stomach heat or mild diarrhea after eating too many at night, often mistaking it for a cold stomach, not realizing the blueberries are to blame. Take Susan, 66, for example. She swapped her nightly dessert for a full bowl of blueberries, thinking, fruit can't hurt. After a few weeks, she began to have headaches, poor sleep, and fatigue. When her doctor suggested splitting her portions and adding protein, all her symptoms disappeared within a month. The fix: reduce portion size and spread it out during the day. One handful, about half a cup per serving, is enough. You can eat blueberries 2 to 3 times a day, with oatmeal in the morning, yogurt as a snack, and a few berries in the afternoon. Most importantly, pair them with protein or healthy fats, like Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, or a few walnuts. This slows down sugar absorption, keeping your energy steady throughout the day. If you've ever eaten a big bowl of blueberries thinking, the more the better, try cutting your portion in half for a few days. You'll notice your stomach feels lighter, your sleep improves, and your mind feels clearer in the morning. That's the real benefit of this fruit. Mistake 2. Buying non-organic blueberries. Cheap now, costly later, due to hidden pesticides. Many people think that simply washing fruit thoroughly can remove all pesticides, but with blueberries, that's almost impossible. This tiny fruit consistently appears on the dirty dozen list, the 12 fruits with the highest pesticide residues, according to the Environmental Working Group, EWG. The scary part is that most of these chemicals don't just sit on the surface, they penetrate deep into the flesh during growing. Compounds like organophosphates, pyrethroids, and carbamates, used to protect crops, are the same ones that can harm the nervous system, weaken memory, and impair motor skills, especially in older adults. A report from the National Institutes of Health, NIH, showed that people over 60 with high pesticide exposure had a 27% higher risk of early cognitive decline than those who regularly ate organic foods. The reason: the blood-brain barrier weakens with age, making it easier for toxins to enter the brain and trigger silent inflammation in nerve tissues. That's why conventionally grown blueberries, though cheaper, come with a hidden health cost. Many people confidently say, "I wash them really well," but fat-soluble or absorbed pesticides simply can't be washed away with water or baking soda. The safest choice is to buy organic blueberries. If they're too pricey, look for local farms or small producers with verified clean practices. Farmers markets are great places to ask about how the berries are grown. Another option: grow your own blueberries in small pots at home. It's easier than you think and completely safe. If you've ever thought washing is enough, comment "used to think." But if you now choose organic or trusted local sources, comment "changed already." Let's see how many people here really know how to protect their health from these tiny but powerful berries. Mistake 1. Storing blueberries the wrong way, turning a superfood into a source of toxic mold. Many people spend good money on fresh, high-quality blueberries, even expensive organic ones, only to find them soft, smelly, or slightly moldy after just a few days. They often think blueberries just spoil easily, but in fact, the problem usually comes from improper storage. A small mistake with big consequences. Unlike apples or oranges with thick skins, blueberries have very thin, delicate skins that mold quickly in high humidity. Many people rinse them thoroughly and seal them in a plastic bag to keep them clean. But the trapped moisture inside that sealed bag becomes the perfect breeding ground for mold, often within just 48 hours. A study from the University of Georgia found that blueberries stored in sealed or damp environments can lose up to 40% of their vitamin C and antioxidants in just 2 days, while mold spores begin to grow by day 3, even before they're visible to the naked eye. This can be dangerous for older adults with weaker immune systems or gut issues. Eating mold-contaminated blueberries can expose you to mycotoxins, toxic compounds that cause stomach pain, nausea, joint inflammation, and long-lasting fatigue. Take Dolores, 69, for example. She experienced bloating and stomach pain for weeks before doctors discovered the cause: slightly moldy blueberries stored in a sealed container at the back of her fridge. Here's how to store them properly. Don't wash before storing. Moisture makes mold grow faster. Rinse only right before eating. Remove any soft, damaged, or moldy berries immediately. One bad berry can spoil the whole batch. Use a breathable glass container with a paper towel at the bottom to absorb moisture. Keep them in the fridge, but don't seal the lid tightly. Avoid plastic bags or airtight containers. Trapped humidity ruins them fast. When stored correctly, blueberries can stay fresh and nutrient-rich for 7 to 10 days. A small change, but one that protects your stomach, gut, and immune system, which is especially important after 60. Conclusion: eat the right way to keep the miracle fruit working for you after 60 blueberries, the tiny fruit often praised as the gift of memory and the fruit of longevity. truly can be a lifelong ally for healthy aging. But as you've just seen, their benefits depend not on how much you eat, but how you eat. One small mistake, eating on an empty stomach, choosing sugary yogurts, pairing the wrong foods, or storing them incorrectly, can quietly turn this superfruit into a health hazard. We often believe that eating more fruit automatically means eating healthier. But with age, everything changes. Digestion slows, stomach linings thin, and our ability to process sugar, acids, and pesticides weakens. That's why small details in how you eat make the biggest difference. They decide whether you're nourishing your body or wearing it down. If you recall, all 9 mistakes in this video are simple, everyday habits. Eating on an empty stomach that quietly harms your stomach. Choosing flavored blueberry yogurts that load you with hidden sugar. Washing too late, peeling the skin, or mixing with cucumber or pineapple. Each small action strips away valuable nutrients. Buying cheap, non-organic berries or storing them poorly, letting toxins and mold sneak into your body. The good news? Every one of these mistakes can be fixed, easily and immediately. By simply washing properly, choosing clean berries, pairing them wisely, and storing them right, you can turn blueberries into a true natural medicine that protects your brain, eyes, heart, and gut every single day. In fact, major studies show that just 50 to 80 grams of blueberries a day, about one small handful, can boost memory, reduce joint inflammation, and improve blood flow to the brain in adults over 60. You don't need to eat a lot or make it complicated. Just eat right. And right doesn't just mean washing or storage. It's also about your attitude toward your body. When you take time to learn and adjust your habits, you're sending your body a powerful message. I value every cell that works for me every day. And your body, in its own amazing way, will respond with a clearer mind, deeper sleep, and stronger health. Turning 60 isn't the end. It's the beginning of making wiser choices in life and in what you put into your body. Each blueberry may be small, but when eaten the right way, it helps build a stronger body, a sharper mind, and a more vibrant later life. So after watching this video, ask yourself, are you eating blueberries the right way? How many of these 9 mistakes have you made? And what will you change first? How you wash, store, or pair your blueberries? Share your answers in the comments below. I read them all because your small stories of change can inspire others to live healthier every day. If this video helped you reflect on your habits, hit like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss practical, easy nutrition tips for life after 60. Because sometimes just one blueberry, eaten the right way, can be the start of a younger body, a sharper memory, and a longer, healthier life.